So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
a clear
everybody.
night,
Welcome.
all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Back into the middle. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Did he that? Because it had a decent chance of progressing.
And he was quick to react.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's gone out for a throw-in. He's gone for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Front-footed pressing going on here. And he's on a charge. He's picked his way through. He's got full. Oh, it's come off the upright. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. China are looking to break at pace. He's looking to set free a runner. And he's managed to get free. Goes in for the header! Oh, what has happened here? Tries a header! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And no surprise, that's a booking. A time for a cool head, and there's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Lobbed in behind. Gets good distance on it. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Oh, good ball. Goes to finish! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
For this match was 71,550.
That's been cut out, well played. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Distributed tidily. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Oh, that's fabulous. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. Keep calm and carry on.
Can he finish? He has done it! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
The goal scorer after 77 minutes is number 21.
China choosing to make the first change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
It's played into space. Look at the space here. He's had a hit! He's in space and looking for options.
Minute has been indicated.
Can he spark a counter here? Great ball if he can get there. Terrific header! And that could so easily have gone in. It didn't, and the 90 minutes are up. So after that very late drama, we are still level
Please
here.
make sure to watch the screen.
Well,
for an
both managers
information
would have
bulletin
preferred
from the
not
regional
to
police
go this
department.
far, but here we are. It's about nerve control now.
And so they prepare themselves to settle it from the spot. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. And he's found the net.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
And stepping up, the skipper. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
This to double their advantage. Good penalty, just steered it the other way. And they're 2 up. China can't afford to miss another one. Oh, good take, keeper committed himself.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
This to put them 2 up. Ah, it's a tame penalty, straight at the keeper.
Oh, he never looked comfortable over that, did he?
The third man in the queue. And he puts it away.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. Oh, Cooley does it. It's 3 apiece. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. Yes, that's how you do it.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Some can barely watch here. Every kick potentially pivotal. Oh, he's hit the upright.
Well, I think he's overestimated the keeper's reach then.
So it's all on the shoulders of the keeper. And there it is, the decisive kick. So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their part in a terrific struggle, admirably at times, but when it all mattered, they have fallen ever so slightly short.
Oh, commiserations, the definition of penalty heartbreak, and part of the game that we find irresistible. Total emotional despair for them.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank
Please
Jim
be
Beglin
reminded
alongside
that
me,
drinking is only
and to wish
allowed
you
in the
all
areas shown
a
on this
very
map.
good
Thank you
evening.
very much for your cooperation.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here. That's a throw. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure, had to go that way. Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Quality ball. China were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
And he's managed to get rid.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Passing nice and neat. Nicely weighted ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
China clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, that's a key interception. And he was quick to react. Look at the space here. Real chance! There it is! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Is number 15.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think
There
the
will be
managers are
1
going to
minute
have to
at a
scrap
time.
whatever they had in mind for the half-time.
And there is the half-time whistle. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been
And
just
there
one
they are.
telling
Please
moment.
welcome our
It is
players,
still very
everyone.
tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. Any strong opinions on the first half?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Decent hit! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Skillfully cut out. He
The
is
attendance
so
for this
at
match
ease on the
was
ball.
70,987.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Oh, good-looking ball.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Great chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is... He's had a shot! It's there! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
After 78 minutes is number 21. Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
No, that's been intercepted.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
No, he's not getting past him there. He's a sharp little ball
At
here.
a time.
Tries to get it clear. Hits one! Well, that is rather wayward. And that is as far as it goes. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome
Gorgeous,
to today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So, Jim Beglin, what is your interpretation of the way they appear to be lining up?
Well, it's an attempt, Peter, to put a solid bedrock in place and negotiate the game from there. If they can absorb what comes towards their box in the early stages, then the midfield can begin looking for more of the possession and can start thinking about a more probing influence on the contest. It all depends on keeping their goal intact, so they won't have to open up and indulge in taking risks at the other end.
And as you can see, we've already started here. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, great ball! Neither side especially adventurous early on.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Can he get it through? That's been cut out, well played. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. He's in plenty of space here. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. It's a pretty loose pass. And a header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Chance! Good effort first time.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. In with the challenge. Well, played right
There
into
will
his
be
path.
1 minute added
He's
time.
picked his way through. And that'll be the final action of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves.
And
Perhaps
there they
the
are.
more
Please
impatient
welcome
amongst the
our
supporters will
players,
feel
everyone.
they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later. Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a sweet ball, that.
The attendance for this
reprieve,
match was
albeit perhaps momentary.
70,987.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, he's pretty much been a crossing machine, and they're now trying to unplug that.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
There's the hit! It's there! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Number 10.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Looking for the run. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
North Korea showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's going for goal! Should have equalised.
Makes you think, Peter, they could have been doing this earlier. Still, it's encouraging.
Substitution in progress.
North Korea can make their change now with a break in play.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
One 0 as we head towards the end. He has found the way through, and the shot! So close to drawing level.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
Substitutions taking place.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Just 5 minutes left. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's well spotted. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, good read.
He
There will
read
be
that
5
really
minutes
well and
added
stopped it.
time.
It's a really well-measured ball.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
He's got tall. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I'm really looking forward to seeing this guy, Kim Min-jae. He's quick, so he has no real issues when it comes to pacey opponents. But his size is a strength too. It's reflected in the amount of duels he actually wins, so he's quite defensively minded. But he does have the ability to get on the ball and move it up the pitch, although it's not something he focuses on.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Decent hit from there. Great defending, strong and determined. Always onto this. Face to face with the king. Chance! Goal! Republic of Korea! And South Korea lead!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
South Korea after 13 minutes is number 9.
South Korea breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That's headed upfield. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
South Korea really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That has not gone well. Kim Min-jae. Son Heung-min, and he's been shifted off it. Can he get it through? And here's the chance to counter. Cleared away. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
South Korea have reclaimed it. Shapes to shoot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Big chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Son Heung-min. He is through here. Overhit and out of play. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
2 added minutes has been
And
indicated.
it's Son Heung-min. Gently done. Oh, that's a key interception. Kim Min-jae. And it's half-time here. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive
Everyone,
and
please
combative
welcome the
throughout.
two sides.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Gets a good foot in there. Lee Kang-in. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Fires it in low. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
71,898.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Good defend. Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Oh, what a... There's the shot! It's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
South Korea can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Substitution in progress.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, get your seatbelts on, because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride. Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Keeper's dealt with that.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
South Korea making consecutive changes here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
4
Back they
added
go.
minutes has been
He had
indicated.
nobody else to help out there.
Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Nicely aimed pass.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
4 extra minutes added on. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The final whistle and confirmation we are headed for penalties.
Well, it was a pretty engaging game that flew by. The separation now is left to penalties.
So we've gone the full distance here, nothing definitive, and we will be back shortly for a penalty shootout. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. Oh, he's hit the upright!
Oh, that's unlucky. Got almost everything right.
Hwang Hee-chan is the next man in the spotlight. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air. So, the second man in line.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
And stepping up, the skipper. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
This to double their advantage. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit. 2 to the good. So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
This to put them 2 up. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save. You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one. Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
The margin of error is 0. What poise! What noise! 3 each. Some can barely watch here. Every kick potentially pivotal. Oh, it's off the bar!
He didn't need to cut things so finely.
So it's all on the shoulders of the keeper. Oh, he saved it!
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
So is this to be lucky 7? We shall see. Off the post!
It's a brave attempt, but he really should be getting it on target.
So he walks up to the spot and puts the ball down. So all eyes on the goalkeeper. That's it! It is done! So it all ends in heartbreak. All the... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. So it's down to business here. Lobbed in behind. He's having a go! That is decidedly lacking.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Lee Kang-in. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Does well to stand firm and defend it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man? Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
0-0 still, and little doubt about which manager will be the happier right now. Oh, that's a key interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Front-footed pressing going on here. Lee Kang-in. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement. Almost half an hour in now. Great hit! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Good Son Heung-min engages and forces him off the ball. Stood up well to him there. Kim Min-jae. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, it is not hard to guess which of the dressing rooms will be... Can he finish? He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Half-time getting close now. Kim Min-jae. And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, a delicate chip through.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And the half-time whistle goes. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless.
Everyone, please welcome to the field.
Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least offensively.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
And it's Son Heung-min. So what can they make of this? Well, one team glad to be in it, the other obliged to win it. Mind, it's been an impressive show up to now from the underdogs, Jim. Real chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Now it's Son Heung-min. The fullback is in acres of space here.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, nicely intercepted. Dink through. Tries to get it clear. He'll try from distance. What a throw in. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Kim Min-jae. Neatly clipped into space. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he has shown him a yellow card. Son Heung-min, challenged just a bit on the firm side.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. No, that's been intercepted. And he's through, it's one-on-one! Now the finish! Really well taken goal. That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So we have our breakthrough.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows, so concentration is key from here.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
3 minutes added time.
And that's a superb pass. And that's another good win of the ball. There's the shot! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, I had a feeling this could happen, Peter, after seeing the first few minutes of the game. They just looked fresher, more intent, more committed in key areas. and that was more than enough to make up the difference in quality.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning vote.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
We have already started here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's gone forward. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Played back in. He's in a good... And the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And a header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Shooting chance! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Taremi, and he's lost his man here. Picked out brilliantly. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. So we're still where we started right now. And no, he's seen through all of that.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Belts one. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Corner number 2 then. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Godos.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for it.
Taremi! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, that's a key interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And he's only too happy to take that back. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. That's a sharp pass. Oh, that's a fine interception. Terrific header. He will be livid with himself. Not the best distribution from the keeper. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's shifting through the gears here. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. So the first half brought no goals. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Asmoon. He's through here. Godos. Godos is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Taremi. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, there's the clearance.
The attendance
60 minutes played.
71,550.
Can he latch on to this? He is through here. Fires it in low. And that has been clubbed away. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Perfectly measured that. And that interception was most necessary. He's tried one! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Substitution.
Taremi! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter. Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And the finish! It's, oh, what has happened here?
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Substitution in progress.
He's gone for it! Decent hit from there.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
He's having a go! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
And he's picked out the run. Chance! Oh, it's in! Save the best for last! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Well, it's an inspired substitution too. Decent hit! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Iran, can he finish? And yes, it's there! Deep into injury time!
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective.
And time is up. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Your final thoughts, Jim? Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Please welcome our players to the field.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1. And it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
And already we're underway here. And he's had a hit! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Azmoun finds himself offside. He's not got that quite right. Azmoun. Has a go! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's following up!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. He has found the way through. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Iran are looking to go forward now. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Oh, he's in! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. And that interception was most necessary. He's had a hit! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Iran trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Oh, important interception. Azmoun. Iran do have a chance to counter here. Godos. Taremi.
This is what good chemistry is all about. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Iran clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's taking no chances there. Taremi. And he was quick to react. Oh, played right into his path.
1 minute added time.
Taremi. And we've reached half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
Thank you very
How
much.
would you review the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Azmoun, spread it left. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Taremi! Goal!
Oh, the skipper has made such an important difference to put them in the lead again, but they can't afford to retreat and defend for the rest of this second half. To do that would invite trouble.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Big chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Still chasing the game, trailing by 1.
The attendance for this match was
Aims beyond the defence.
71,649.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
It's a sharp pass. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Azmoun.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted.
Oh, smashing header! Oh, it's fallen loose again! No, he couldn't get hold of it.
Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 2 then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ball is over the line. Into the last quarter of an hour. And the shot! It's there! There seemed no way back, but they are level. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
It's one! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
No, that was never going to make it. Taremi. And he's picked out... Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! And again they hit the front.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Iran go into the lead.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Jahan Bach. Oh, that's a fine interception. And time is up. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
In for a header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Played into space out wide. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, that's an inviting ball. And he's straight offside. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the pass is intercepted. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
And he's in on goal. There's the hit! So it is still 0-0. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Iran trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Diving header! He's delivered all right! Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Such a good gamble to take, and one that paid off very handsomely. Good job he trusted his instincts.
Iran have broken through. Asmoon! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. 30 minutes gone. Gently done.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Great pressure, plenty of it. And the finish! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Oh, poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that could set him on his way. He's had a hit! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they're back on level terms, so the guessing game goes on. As to what will happen from here, I've no idea.
Well, that's well seen too.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Could move up a gear here. It's a pretty loose pass. And we hit half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side.
And
it's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each.
Our charity fund.
So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Nice physical challenge. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Taremi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, decent hit! He scored! Into the lead once more.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Iran take the lead. Now it's Taremi. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit?
Just
about up to the hour now.
72,306.
That is a great pick out. He's found a way through.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, no joy this time.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Just eases him off the ball. Ball's gone out of play. So there's going to be another change here.
Substitution in progress.
He's shifting through the gears here. Climbs up big. Well, now it's a race for the ball. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate it.
Can he finish? It's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Iran go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Iran do have a chance to counter here. Shapes to shoot! They are rampant! And surely that settles it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here. picked out brilliant. Can he finish? Goal! There is the breakthrough. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
21.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Godos, bit of a communication breakdown there it seems. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's a quick one. Godos. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's gone for goal. Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Godos. Nicely intercepted. It's run loose here. Asmoon. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now that's well seen too. Iran trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably...
Taremi! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Taremi is offering a wry smile there.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good alertness. Godos. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Taremi. Steaming on goalwards. And he shoots! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
You can only admire his attitude with the determination he found to get close.
Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself.
Taremi did so well to make use of the little space that was afforded to him. It wasn't easy, that.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
No, that's been intercepted. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Passing is crisp and sharp. He's a sharp little ball here. Still just a single goal between the sides. He's gone for goal! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Tries his luck. It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Oh, that's fantastic improvisation he showed there. Adjusted himself very quickly, but it's rare that they come off.
Well timed, excellent
The attendance for
interception.
this match was
Relenting,
72,300.
uncompromising pressure on him. Taremi. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Iran are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Looks for the finish. Just too high.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Azmoun. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Just about up to 75 minutes.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
1-0 as we head towards the end. Driving forward. That's good running with the ball. Now that looks a decent ball.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And that will be it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you're walking through the gates.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. It's a Kura. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Wataru Endo, to me, Peter, really makes up the heart, the legs and the lungs of the team. He has a tactical intelligence that when everybody else tends to pile forward, then he has to put himself in a covering position and deal with whatever re-emerges.
Real chance! And it's a goal! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
After 14 minutes is number 7.
So could we be heading for a shock here? Duan. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kubo. Well, it's a scoreline to raise the eyebrow. 1-0 to the underdogs. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Kubo. It's Doan. And the pass is intercepted. And he was quick to react. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Kubo. It's a good ball out wide. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, good ball. There's the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And the shot! What a save! Terrific reactions! And we have our very first corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. We get a throw in. That's good running with the ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. And can he finish it? And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. And that is masterful
2
defending.
added minutes has been indicated.
Doan. It's Akura. It's Doan. There's the whistle for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. Reflections on the first half?
Well, at the moment, Peter, this smacks of an upset, but against more illustrious opponents, this is not a done deal. Half-time will be welcome for very different reasons.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to...
Chance to finish! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. Kubo. Doan. Japan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And he's intervened well there. Minamino. Still just a single goal between the sides. Interesting ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Minamino. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Attendance for this match was 72,306.
And that is as far as they're going to go. He's picked his way through. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he's straight offside. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Endo. Toma. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Minamino. Doan. Kamada. And he's being shifted off it.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
That's an excellent interception.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time. Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
He's going for goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, to put it this way, he's
There will
probably
be
made
1
better
minute
decisions.
added time.
1 minute to add, according to the board. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.